Owning a business is an adventure, and we're giving you an inside look of the best businesses around here in the Falls. We're going to talk about their function, then we're going to talk about their frustrations, and also what makes their business fun. Today, we are talking about Ruben's House of Classics. Hey, Ruben. Yes, Marcus with Explore Local, man. How you doing?
Doing good. I'm glad you finally come.
Yes, man. I've been waiting. So yeah, man, I'd like to see the tour.
You ready?
Yeah,
Come on.
go. I personally have been wanting to come here for a while, but we would love to thank you and letting Explore Local to come in. You know what? Let's go from the beginning, man. Where did you get started?
Well, first of all, thank you for coming. I really appreciate you being here. I started as a young age being a carpenter. I started sweeping up the floors, and I started woodworking. I love woodworking, and from there I started learning, picking up the trade. As I was growing older, I couldn't afford for somebody to work on my cars or to build my cars. So me and my brothers, after work, because they were carpenters too, so after work, we worked on our own cars. So we worked on our own cars, we fiddled with them, we figured them out. I mean, it was a long learning process.
Awesome. So did you get started here in Wichita Falls, or were you in a different state, or was you local in Texas?
Well, I was born and raised in Dallas. I'm from Oak Cliff, okay? That's why Cliffs.
Okay,
It's
let's
on
go.
Yeah. You know, I actually started two businesses in Dallas, automotive restoration, but it didn't work out. I failed. I went broke. It wasn't for me. It just didn't happen over there,
Yes.
out of all places. But in my heart, I knew that I was that guy supposed to be running that company. I knew inside of me that I was that person that was going to design that vehicle. So, years later, after I failed twice trying to do that in Dallas, my wife was trying to convince me to say, hey, let's move to Wichita Falls. I didn't want to. I had no business in Wichita Falls, in all places. So after 3 years, I said, you know what, let's go ahead and go. But it was a lot of work. There was a lot of closed doors for me, but I never gave up. In my heart, I knew what I was capable of doing if I get one more chance. And my wife backing me up, never questioning me, it made it happen. So when I started with one car here, I invested in parts while I invested in equipment. For the first 3 or 4 years, I was working by myself. I was doing the paint jobs, I was doing the restoration, I was doing removing the frames, engine, I was doing all the work myself. Because I'm self-taught. I didn't go to college. That was not for me. A lot of this, I was just self-taught. I learned as I went, and I kept going. So for me to work on a car, I brought a car in. Even though I couldn't do the job, I told me, oh yeah, I could do it. Can you do this, Ruben? Oh yeah, oh hell yeah, I'll do it. Knowing that I couldn't do that part, but I had to figure it out. And I'm a tinker, so I have to just figure it out, and then went from there. Learning the paint jobs, removing the bodies from the frames. And then finally, I had enough money to hire somebody part-time. And it went from there little by little. 14 years later, now we're 22,000 square feet. And then we have Ruben's House of Classics and other companies.
Man, that hard work pays off, man. Much respect to you.
Thank you. It does pay off, but at the same time, it's very difficult.
Yes.
But in the business, it's very, very hard. It's not easy, but you can't give up. You have to keep going no matter how hard it gets. No matter if you want to quit, don't quit. Just keep going. And that was my motto. I just kept going.
I applaud you. I applaud you for your hard work and everything, and showing kids as well you can make something of yourself in this town.
So I'm glad you brought the kids, because I'm involved with a lot of the school system here. The CEC, the kids come over here and we teach them hands-on on work on fabrication or whatever they need, or the graphic department. I am part of the committee every year on the graphic department with the CEC. I had the kids from the ISD or in Burke-Burnett and different little towns come over to Ruben's House of Classics and give them a tour and show them what it is to work on these cars. And it feels real good. It feels really good. I like to give back a lot. Never in my wildest dreams that I thought I would create a business like this or be involved with the community or give back to the kids or be on boards. Never. So that tells you if I could do it and I had a hard life, anybody could do it. Just don't give up. Just do not give up.
Awesome. And I totally 100% agree with you on that one. So what would you like to tell the people what you do here at Ruben House of Classic?
You know, from the outside, you can't tell of my operation. It looks like an old abandoned building. That's what it looks like. So like in New York, you see a lot of the buildings over there. Once you walk into Ruben's House of Classic, it's a difference. It's a big difference. We first walk in, I had the graphic department. So we do the car wraps, we do banners, we do signs, we do commercial signage, we do stickers. We do a lot of things like that, but a lot of people don't realize it. And we do it in-house. So we control everything what we do. And then the tour comes in where all the cars come in. And then Ruby's House of Class, when you walk in the back, we have car lifts, you have automobiles, we have CNCs, we have plasma. So we do restoration. So we do a lot of fabrication, metalwork, all the wiring. We do interiors, all the glass, we design paint. We lower the cars all the way down. We put airbags for hydraulics, or we raise them up. So we have a full body shop in Ruben's House of Classics. I mean, we have a lot going on. So that in itself is multiple businesses in one.
Appreciate it, Ruben. Thank you. Let's check out Creative Media Design. Hey, they are sponsors for this episode. Let's see. Bam. Tell me the typical rundown of your functionality of how everything works here at Ruben's.
Walking in is dealing with first as the employees, make sure who's here, who's not here, what they're doing, what they're not doing, what phone calls that I have, what emails I need to answer, what frustrations are in the morning. So I'll deal with all that, meetings I have. And when a lot of times is their headaches every day, and I had to deal with those headaches. Either a car got scratched, the wiring wasn't here, a glass got broken, the vinyl was not here, they have to redo the work. All that, it frustrates one person. My business is not one man anymore. It's not about me no more. It's beyond that. So I have to make sure everything's running well and everything's being taken care of, but it is very difficult, and it's not for everyone. You have to be focused. You have to want it.
Yeah.
If you're the type of person that wants the idea of being an owner, it's not for you. I'm hands-on all the time. I'm here every day. Every day I'm here. I'm in and out, but I'm here all the time. Yeah. I want to make sure how the business is running. I got to make sure how everything's going. If this guy's working, this part's not good, what I'm going to do, I'm here every day.
Awesome. Speaking of difficulties of these businesses, what is the one thing that in this business that you is most frustrated? What's the one that you will pull your hair out, that you just like, man, people of Wichita Falls don't understand, that you will love them to understand?
Well, I'm glad you asked me that question. To me, the most difficult part is trying to explain to a client how the restoration works. Sometimes client comes in, they look at the car and they get freaked out. They get scared because they had no idea what it is to restore a car. They watch TV, it's not the same as TV. Real life takes time. It takes a few years to build a really, really nice quality cars.
Okay, so do it feel like, Pimp My Ride kind of just messed up the whole game for you for a little bit, just because they're like, oh man, I'm gonna bring my car in, and you have it done in a week, and you'd be like, nah, it's gonna take a longer time?
Yeah, a lot of these TV shows done that. I mean, it's not what it is on TV. In TV, behind the scenes, they have a lot of guys in the back. They have a lot of time to do it, but they don't show that. In reality, I do this for a living. So I know what it is to restore a car and how difficult it is to design or make something work that was never meant to be.
Is there anything that you have a pet peeve about certain clients that you have to kind of just keep down in there and just smile and be like, yes? Like, is there anything that, they need to do?
Yeah, there is. I have to keep my cool. I really, really do. It's very hard, especially when they come in demand. When they come in demand, I didn't grow up that way. I have a business. You treat me with the respect I'm treating you. You come in here yelling or think you're entitled, I will not tolerate it at all. So that gets pretty frustrating, and I have to just follow my pride, and I just have to say, hey, you need to calm down. We can talk as grown people. We can make this happen, or we can stop everything right now.
Yes.
So it gets frustrating doing that.
All right, Ruben, man, we got most of the hard work done, but I want to see some fun now, man. Can we check out the shop?
Let's go check it out.
All right, let's go.
Oh, wow. Yeah, see those cars over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty nice. And over here, you have the fabrication over there, some frames there. Hey, Marcus, I'm going to introduce you to Ruben Jr.
How you doing?
Yeah, so the supervisor back here. He's going to show you the fabrication. He's in charge back here. So
Awesome.
this is a teacher. All right?
All right.
Always good to you.
All right,
Have a good one.
You too.
All right.
My man, what's up? How you doing?
Sky's the limit with this. So the biggest thing we got this for was for the shop, was to be able to make our own brackets for something custom.
Okay.
So everything that we can do, we could just do right here without the computer.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, and it's not just car parts that we do. We also play around with a little bit of extra things. So for instance,
Yeah, that's dope.
which is this right here.
That
So so what I went ahead and did on this one right here is I made the back plate for it so it's stable, so it won't tip over.
Yes.
And I went ahead and got like an L bracket that you put to mount the phone on.
Yes.
I went ahead and edited it and got it to where his leg so that it doesn't stick out from his leg, so it lines up perfectly.
Oh, nice.
We'll go ahead and cut this out. We'll grind it down. We'll mark the line where we need to bend.
Yep.
We'll bend it. Okay. We'll bend the L bracket that we need to bend. And then we could just go from there.
Okay,
And after that, we could jump to the floor pans.
that's dope. Okay, let's go. Let's get it done.
All right, let's do it. So typically what I'll do is I'll come out here and I'll just kind of trace out the metal that I need to cut out.
Yeah.
So to make sure that I'm not cutting outside the line, so I'm not wasting the piece that I'm usually trying to cut.
Yeah.
So right now it's just kind of tracing out the outline of the shape, so we know we're not running into any previous cuts like I just said. So we watch for that, make sure everything's good. And if everything's good, it's not cutting into anything else, we can go ahead and cut it out. And everything seems to be good, so we can go ahead and start.
All right, let's go. Yeah, let's go.
And typically, right after it's done cutting, I'll go ahead and lift the machine, move it back, pull the piece out, and continue on to the other piece that we need to cut. And you have to be careful sometimes because it is really, really hot, especially when it has a lot of cuts in between.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll sand down the backside because the bottom of it usually hangs off. So we'll shave that down, we'll grind that down, we'll sand it down. We'll draw your line out. We'll take it over to the fab room and we'll bend it.
Awesome.
So now that we have it all cut out, we're gonna go ahead and get rid of all this gauze and imperfection that's left on the back of it after you cut out. So we're going to start with an angle grinder. Make sure we get it all nice and clean. Then we'll go over it with the orbital sander.
Okay.
So when we get ready to paint it, everything's been sanded down, so it's ready for paint.
Okay.
All right. You wanna give it a try?
Yeah, let me give it a try. Let me
All
give it
right.
a try.
All right. So this is a 45-degree one. So you wanna go ahead and hold it a little higher until it's straight down.
Okay.
Then you'll hold one side of the metal so it doesn't spin off on you.
Yeah.
Then you do is grind down the sides right there.
Okay.
Whenever.
Haven't done this since shop class. There we go.
Face and this needs to bend down. So we gotta draw the line on the back side so that this folds into each other. So we're ready to go bend it.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. We have the belt sanders, drill presses, and we got a bead roll.
Wow.
So we'll get into it a little bit later.
Wow, that's cool.
All right. So typically you have a guideline here.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go off that guideline.
All right.
We're gonna make sure our line's up perfectly right there, which will lock one side. If you can lock this side for me.
We'll lock it. All right, you clear?
Clear. Then I'll go to my side and I'll lock my side. Is that a bit more? We can lock it in there. There we go. So on this edge right here, we're gonna bend this into a 55-degree angle.
Okay.
And we'll go ahead and bend it. All right. So we're gonna push on these yellow handles. We're gonna push it all the way. And then when we do, instead of forcing it, we're gonna do little by little. So we'll ease off it and push it back in. Ease off, push back in. Then you can grab your arm down here. All right. And we should be good on the bend. Awesome.
Man, you make it look so easy, man. Yeah.
So you want to go ahead and release your arm? I'll release mine. It's a little hard. Yeah, there it goes. So we just grab a pretty bend. Eats. Yeah.
Now I'll accept this award, for.
Yeah. We made it just for you. I figured you might like it.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. All right.
What we want to do is butter it up to it. Make sure everything lines up.
Oh, wow. Nice.
So it creates the shelf for the phone itself, though.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah. So now we're ready to put channel locks on it and get it welded.
Let's go.
Let's do it. So once we know that we're all lined up, everything buds up perfectly on both sides of it.
Awesome.
We'll go ahead and turn her over and we'll get ready to weld.
All right.
All right. Gloves, make sure we're safe. Yeah, we'll get ready with the welding.
All right. Yep.
Let's do it. You always want to be careful because it'll be extremely hot.
Yes.
So once we know we're done welding, we'll check it, make sure we don't have any imperfections on it. And then that leaves you with your finished product.
Oh, nice. That's so sick. Cool. It just made me feel like Iron Man.
Well, like I said, this is for you.
Well, thank you. We're going to put this up at the shop, man. Of course, we're going to have to put some cards and stuff for y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I thank y'all so much. That's so cool.
You're so very welcome.
Yes. That's dope. So, yeah. All right. So, I mean, man, with all the stuff that you're doing, not enough time to do it, and people's just and everything, like, man, how do you have fun? Like, what makes you keep doing this, man? Like, what's...
You know, it's a passion.
Yes.
It was a hobby and it became business, and I have to find that back of making it fun again. So it is work on these cars and building these cars. Once they're done, that's when you feel good about it. That's when you want things to happen, and that's when you know all the rewards happen when you finish the car.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. What's the one thing that you enjoy doing that somebody else probably want? Like, either is it to welding or to painting? Well, what is your one little niche you love to personally touch?
Designing the designing part, the touch to the car. Certain touches, it's a detail what makes the car. You could be two of the same cars, but it's that detail that makes it pop. Yes. And that's what I'm good at. It's the detail.
Cool beans. Is it also, man, enjoyable to where your family can come and help on your projects as well? Or is it something that you just love to do solo until you need them?
It's family and friends, and overall, if I'm doing my own cars. For customers, it's just usually me and my employees. But when I work on my own personal cars, I have my family there, I have friends there, and we kick it and we just chill and build the cars and talk about them. Yeah. TV, they have all these restorations channels and segments. I don't watch any of it.
Yes.
Because I do it in real life.
Yeah. Yes.
And TV is totally different. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool beans. So I'm just saying, what if there's hey, Zivic is here, dude. Would you ever jump on the chance to at least do one episode with them? Or you'd be like, you know what? No, I want to keep the culture how it is.
Actually, I've done one already.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, you what? Yeah. You do? Oh, I'm going to have to look it up now.
Yeah, I did it with the History Channel, maybe, how long ago? 10 years ago?
Really?
Yeah, in Dallas. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Sure did. It was called, I don't remember the name, but it was called. Yeah, but I could definitely find it. It's on there.
Okay.
I was bald-headed. I was
about to say, what'd you bald?
I was bald-headed, yeah. I sure was, yeah. It was a 48 car, just like this. Yeah. But it was not a convertible. It was a hardtop. Yes. It was more of a fleet line is what it was. So we talked about that car, buying the car and looking at it and telling the history about the car.
Awesome. Yeah. Man, Ruben, thank you so much for inviting me out and just checking out the sites, checking out the cars, man, checking out the shop, man, putting these hands to work, man. Man, my hands are too soft, man. Now I'm going to have to rough them up. Think we're doing all the work and stuff, man.
I appreciate you coming by, checking the shop, giving you a tour. Now you know what we do here in the shop.
Yes. And yeah, now you know what they do in the shop. So, man, come and see my man, Ruben. Oh, my God, man. Thank you so much, man. That's going to make me want more work on a car. So I'm going to and work on my own. So, yeah.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Marcus, appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you guys for just coming out and just hanging out with us at Ruben's House of Classics. We are Explore Local. Thank you so much. We learned so much from Ruben and his crew, especially Ruben Jr. We made some things. Look at this, immaculate. This is going to be awesome on my desk. And this is just the small things you do, all the way from welding to, making signs for Empire wraps, and also, cars, just cars everywhere. So thank y'all so much for just tuning in. And you know what? We see you on the next one, man. We got plenty of local peoples around here, and we're gonna have a good time. Hey, you never know, you might see me again. See you later.